Hey guys, today I'm going to tell you about the Sicilian Defense. Now database shows that this is by far the best chess opening for black and considerably improves your winning chances. White moves pawn to e4, we reply with pawn to c5. Now the idea behind this move is to stop white from moving his pawn to d4 and gaining control of the center. If white still moves d4, we'll capture this pawn. Now white will capture it back with his queen. Now we develop our knight to c6 and drive this queen away. Now we have our center pawns intact and a developed knight, so we are already at an advantage here. If white pushes c3 first in order to support his d4 pawn in the next move, then white's knight does not have a good square to go to, either c3 or d2, in order to support his e4 pawn. So we're going to take advantage of that and attack white's e4 pawn by either developing our knight to f6 or moving our pawn to d5. So white usually develops his knight to f3. In this case, the best move for us to push our pawn to d6 in order to support our c5 pawn and also to gain control of the center and also to make way for a light colored bishop. After this, white pushes pawn to d4, we'll capture this pawn. White will capture it back with his knight. Now white will try to move c4 in the next move in order to build a strong center. In order to stop that, we'll develop our knight to f6 and attack white's e4 pawn. In order to support that, white will have to develop his knight to c3. And now we can play a6, and this is the most popular knight of defense. We can stop white's knight or bishop from coming to square b5. White will push his bishop to e3. Now here is a small trap. We'll move our knight to g4 and attack white's bishop. White usually moves his bishop to g5 in order to pin our e7 pawn. So we attack white's pawn by pushing our pawn to h6. White moves his bishop back. We move our pawn to g5 and white moves his bishop to g3. After this, we move our bishop to g7 and start our attack. Now most of the players push their pawn to f3 in order to make way for his bishop and also to attack our knight. But we're not going to run away anywhere. We're gonna push our knight to e3 and attack white's queen. When white moves his queen, we'll simply capture white's knight with our bishop. Now white will have to capture this bishop, otherwise we'll be piece up. Now we'll capture white's c2 pawn and fork white's king and queen, and the game is already ours. Now we can also develop our knight to f6, and this is the classical Sicilian variation. If white captures this knight, we'll capture it back with our pawn. Now we can push these center pawns forward to gain good control of the center. We can also move our pawn to g6, and this is another popular opening known as the Sicilian dragon variation. After this, we'll develop our bishop to g7 and launch our attack along this diagonal, after which we can castle kingside and build a strong defense. So guys, this was the Sicilian Defense. If you like this video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to Chess VITA.